I'd like to introduce on stage Lucy McCarraher, the founder of the Business Book Awards, to say a few words. Welcome, Lucy.
Lucy! Woo! I'm really genuinely delighted to see all of you here tonight. Thank you for supporting the awards, and thank you for coming along tonight. Oh, you might be able to hear me now. So, welcome. I started my first publishing business when I was still at university, but it was another 20 years before I had my own book published, my first business book published. But since then I've worked quite hard and I've turned out 11 books, fiction, self-help and business books. Over the last 7 years, I have worked specifically with hundreds of entrepreneurs through Rethink Press, but also through the Key Person of Influence programme. And I've helped them to get their books planned, written and published. And during that time, I've watched small and not so small businesses flourish and grow and become smarter, more agile, more professional and more successful. And I've seen their owners gain confidence and become both more creative, more savvy and more mature in regard to their own business practices. And I believe that one of the reasons for this development is because of the growth of the business book sector. Increasing numbers of business owners, coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs and experts are sharing their insights and their knowledge and their experience by writing and publishing books in their specialist areas, whether they're in a really tight niche market or whether they're speaking to the business world at large. They're generous with their information and they spread the word about good practice, smart processes, innovative leadership and management and insightful self-development. It's also true that these business people have recognised that publishing a book is an excellent way to demonstrate their authority in their own field, and that a good book will generate leads, increase their turnover and raise their profile. But this means that business books themselves have increased in quality as well as quantity. Overall, business authors have become more sophisticated in the way they write good and valuable books. They've learned better how to engage their readers and take them on an enlightening journey. And these smart books have in turn stoked a real hunger in their readers. In conversations or on social media, you always see business people sharing or on the lookout for the latest insights and information that their peers and mentors have put into print. And in a sort of virtuous circle, the business book publishing area has also had to change and accommodate to match the needs of both the authors and the ever more savvy readers that they're servicing. So today's book publishing industry, the authors, their coaches, mentors, editors, designers and publishers, is what we're celebrating tonight. Founding the Business Book Awards has been quite a roller coaster, but partnering with ThinkFest with their experience in developing awards and events has made the whole thing possible, rather than just a nice idea that was kicking around my head for a few years. I really want to thank Safaraz Ali and Kasim Chowdhury for backing the Business Book Awards, and for their whole team for the well-oiled machine and the incredibly hard work they've put in to get us all here tonight. So the first job for me in getting the awards up and running was to recruit a superb team of judges whose knowledge and integrity would do the entrance justice. I knew exactly who I wanted by my side as head judge, and I want to thank Alison Jones. Alison, where are you? Woo! So I really want to thank Alison for her instant agreement to take on this really heavy task and all the work she's put in since to oversee the whole judging process. It took a bit longer to identify and sign up the 18 business writing and publishing luminaries I wanted. We needed 3 judges for each of our 6 entry categories. But everyone I approached was enthusiastic, and almost, well, everyone who was able to do it agreed to take on the rigorous and time-consuming process I outlined to them. You'll find all their names and qualifications in the brochure you've got, and they've done an absolutely outstanding job in assessing, as we've said, the 150 entries that we got in, and deciding on the shortlists and the winners, none of which has been an easy process given the incredibly high standard of entries. So most of them are here tonight. Judges, would you put your hands up? A round of applause for the judges. So a big thank you from me as well to all of you for your input, experience and great decisions. We've also been very lucky to have wonderfully supportive ambassadors, so a big thank you to Daniel Priestley and Shah Wasmond, who may be here. And finally, I just need to thank two other people for their support throughout: my business partner in Rethink Press, Joe Gregory, and my husband, Richard McCarraher. So congratulations to all the authors who've been shortlisted. You have done incredibly well. The competition was so tough, and to have got through to the shortlist was, a real achievement. So good luck to all of you tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I can't wait to also see all the winners collect their awards and then be entertained by 4 puffs and a piano. So thank you very much, all of you, and have a fantastic evening.